What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back once again to Psycho Gamer. I'm your host, Aubrey, and we're going to have a fun-filled episode today because we have a few things to talk about. First off, there was a new cabinet for Arcade1up that kind of got, I don't know if you want to say leaked online, but it is up for pre-order over on Walmart. We're going to talk about that new cabinet. We're also going to talk about some new hardware that I got that I'm not quite using yet. I just have to figure out how I'm going to utilize it best for my particular stream here. We're also going to talk a little bit about wrestling because something really, really big happened just a couple nights ago, and I'm still very excited about it, and I want to share it with you guys in case you guys are not familiar with what happened over in AEW. If you're not familiar, make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications, and we're going to talk about all these cool little things right after this. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back once again, guys. Like I said, we are going to be talking about a brand new cabinet that kind of got leaked, but is almost exactly identical to another cabinet that was already released. We're going to be talking about the new Galaga 40th Anniversary 12-in-1 cabinet by Arcade1up. I'm sure you're surprised that I'm doing something on Arcade1up. Well, maybe you're not, but that's beside the point. We're going to talk about it right now. So this popped up online in my feed just a few days ago. I was not able to do any kind of videos. I actually kind of hurt my back a few weeks ago, so it's been kind of hard sitting here and focusing on doing videos. But I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I wanted to put something out for you guys. So we're going to switch over into my computer. We're going to take kind of an in-depth look at it, as well as when it's due out. So we're going to switch over to my computer. All right, well, here we are. This is the Galaga 40th Anniversary 12-in-1 Bandai Namco Legacy Edition arcade with licensed riser. Man, that is a mouthful. It really went super long with this particular description. So as you can see, we're going to zoom in on a little bit here. This is the first little 45-degree picture that they generally put out there for everybody. So I kind of like the looks of this. You know, you have the big Galaga sticker on the side. You have it in the front. You have the Galaga 40th. Man, it's hard to believe that game's 40 years old now. Right along the riser looks really, really good. Your marquee looks good. Will it actually be backlit? Well, we'll take a look at that in terms of the description here in just a couple minutes. Next picture. Your other 45-degree angle. So basically showing the exact same picture as your side. Looks like this is going to be your control deck. So you got your 1-player, your 2-player, your fire, your other buttons for some of the other games that are actually on there, which it seems like there's going to be a lot of Pac-Man games on this. So you guys are going to see when it comes to that. You got your power on and off, got your volume control. You have your big yellow button. I'm assuming that is for your live play or live stats. I guess you can put your scores out there for other people to see. It does look really cool all the way around the actual screen itself. They have a lot of really good art that's available there. I think they're trying to go a little more realistic on how the game should look versus the original arcade. So we're going to be looking at the side view right here with the art style on the side. You see little holes in it. So that's where all the screws are going to go. It's going to be very similar to what everybody's kind of used to when it comes to these other cabinets that have already been released. It's your other side. Exact same thing. And here is straight on, where you can see all of the art around the screen here. They're lovely little 17-inch monitor, most likely, which we'll look at that, like I said, in a moment. I do like the big art right here. Now, they could have probably put something right here. It does look kind of plain, but I mean, I'll be happy with the art the way it is. So we're going to scroll down here about this item. Originally founded under the name Nakamura Seisakujo. Yes, I and very white, and I said that just like I should. The company that would become Bandai Namco Entertainment was initially in the coin-operated amusement ride business, entering the video game industry in the late 70s. Namco Entertainment's titles would quickly change the world of entertainment forever. The release of Galaxian, Galaga, and Pac-Man, the best-selling arcade game of all time, Bandai Namco's Entertainment's titles were instrumental in ushering in the golden age of arcade games that and have impacted pop culture across generations. 12 games, one cabinet, unlimited retro gaming fun. Add the Bandai Namco Entertainment Legacy Edition to your home and have a blast anytime. No quarters required. I'm not going to read the rest because that's stupid. So 12 games in one. 17-inch LCD screen, which is right. Custom riser, and there you go, guys. Light up marquee. Real feel arcade controls. It's the typical assembled dimensions. Coinless operation. Adjustable variable volume. Anti-tip over strap, which I don't think many of us actually use. Just saying. So the games, Galaga, Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Pac-Man Plus, Super Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal, Pac-Mania, Galaxian, Dig Dug 2, Mappy, and Rompers. So every single one of those we have seen on multiple different cabinets that Arcade1up has released. It'd be nice to have them release something new. Something fresh. And if you guys keep looking too, this Pac-Man is on clearance for $246.51 over on Walmart.com. So go check it out. I don't have any kind of links, so I'm not going to make any money off it, but go take a look at it, and you could probably still get yourself a really, really good deal. So when is it coming out? Well, it arrives by Thursday, October 21st. So that should be about when you are able to get your nice, fresh cabinet at your home so you can put it all together. I actually kind of want to go get that Miss Pac-Man one, but I don't have the room, darn it. But if you are looking forward to this Galaga 40th anniversary, go pre-order it right now. Now, would I go buy this myself right now? No. Why? Because I want to get that Miss Pac-Man Galaga 35th anniversary edition cabinet. The game looks great. If this had Miss Pac-Man on it, cool. I'd be all over it as well. But if I were going to get one, I would want to get the Miss Pac-Man Galaga Anniversary Edition. Now, if many of you looked at this, you're probably thinking, boy, this looks familiar. This cabinet looks identical to another one that's been released, and you would not be wrong. It is the exact same cabinet as what you're looking at right here with the Bandai Namco Entertainment Legacy Edition arcade machine made in the style of Pac-Man. Now, if you notice, they have your coin slot right there. They took that away for the Galaga. I think they've gotten a lot of bad feedback about that, so I think they've removed it from a majority of their upcoming titles because it was just absolutely stupid. We could literally print a sticker out, put some double-sided tape on it, put it on there ourselves, if it really mattered to us that much. So it's nice that they wanted to release something that looks very similar, but for many of us, we want to have a little bit different style and design for our games. I mean, you look at the buttons there. I mean, the buttons are exactly in the same spot other than the live button. This one didn't have a live button. So if that's truly what that yellow button is right there, then cool. That's the only thing that's really different about these two cabinets. Would I want to buy it just to have the live button added? I don't know. But coming in at $449, that's still coming in lower than many of the other ones. Now, it's almost as much as they were months back when these cabinets came with an actual stool. If you notice, there's no stool with this particular cabinet. That would probably add, heck, looking at some of the new ones, it'll add $170 based off of some of the other ones that have come out. So what do you guys think? Is this going to be a cabinet that you want to add to your collection, or is this something that you're going to put on hold or on pause just so you can get the Miss Pac-Man and Galaga Collector's Edition that is coming out, or their anniversary edition? I think I would wait. So that's going to do it for this segment, though, guys. One thing that I do want to share with you, though, I did go and get myself another microphone. Now, if you notice, I don't really stand up too much and stand back at the arcade machine just to converse with you guys. Why? Because I have to have this microphone pretty close to me in order to get any kind of sound, because it'll sound like I'm really, really far away unless I'm really close like I am right now. So one thing that I got, which gets me a step closer to my camera, I actually went and got myself the Rode Video Micro. So this is going to be a TRS microphone, so but whenever I get a DSLR, it has a little small cable that's going to plug right into the camera. So I'll actually be able to get really, really good video and sound quality and be able to stand away from this particular microphone a few feet. Now, another reason why I really try not to go back behind me and stand at the arcade machine and talk to you guys, or walk around and talk to you guys, is because I have a web camera. Web cameras are great, but one issue with the web camera, if you look behind me, a lot of the stuff is very blurry. Now, streamers and gamers, they love to have that effect where, hey, you can see just me, where you're focusing mostly on me. They want to blur the background out, which is all good, but if I want to stand back there, I have to take the web camera off, I have to mount it, and then I have to move it about 2 feet closer to me so that I'm not blurred out as well because I'm sitting too far away from this camera. So it also has to do with the lighting. I would have to play with the lighting a little bit. I've been trying to tinker with the lights a little bit. Hopefully the lighting is better than it was in my last 1 or 2 videos. Post down below if you guys have any opinions on that. So I tried to make the colors a little bit softer. It's not glaring and blaring and going off of my skin like some of the other ones did. So hopefully it's coming out really good for you guys on that end. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is AEW wrestling. Yes, I know that's a far cry from what I normally talk about when it comes to arcade cabinets and video games, but oh my goodness. I watched AEW Rampage a couple nights ago, and CM Punk came out, and everybody blew the roof off of that place. It was amazing. If you guys have not seen it, go look at the AEW website, look up CM Punk. If you remember him from the WWE days, he hasn't been around to wrestle in over 7 years. He did have a failed UFC run, which is only like 1 or 2 fights, and he got beat pretty bad and pretty quickly when it came to those particular fights. But go check it out. Tell me what you guys think about it. If you guys actually watched it live, post down below. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be doing really good things? Going to beat up Darby Allin? Well, beat up Darby Allin. We all know that wrestling isn't real, but the athleticism behind it for what they do, that's real. That's what is meant to be talked about when it comes to these. And it is entertainment. It is entertainment value. Yes, they are men in tights beating each other up. I don't know. I've been a wrestling fan for a majority of my life, so it really hasn't changed other than WWE has let me down a lot lately, especially with a lot of the releases that they've actually had. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like AEW? Do you like Ring of Honor? Do you like WWE? Which one do you guys like? Which do you prefer? Lately, it's been AEW for me. So, but that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out, checking out my videos, leaving comments, making sure you like and subscribe. I mean, I'm just saying. And again, I appreciate you coming out. And until next time, guys, game on.